All right, everybody, it is time for another Regulator 34 update. See here, look down here, we got a nice shine going on the top sides here. We've had the detail crew working hard, getting this thing all fluffed, buffed, nice to match up with what's going on back here. And what do we have back here? Well, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 Verado 400s going on. So we're getting those things all rigged up. We haven't mounted the third one yet because why? Well, we've got to run all of our Optimus stuff here for our steering and all our rigging. So it's just a lot easier if that motor's not in the way. We can work on the platform and get things going on and everything. So that's what's going on with this. And I kind of showed you guys the new bracket and everything before. So let's hop up inside and let's take a look at what we have going on in there. All right, so as you hop on board, you see behind me here, we've got some Lumishore lighting because that's getting the full SMX153 underwater lights. We're going to go ahead and mount those on the Armstrong bracket because, well, you got to have a light show, right? I mean, you can do this. Let's go all the way in. So as we take a look down here in the aft locker, let's take a peek in here. You'll see that we've got our Optimus steering system. That's all wired up. Everything's getting ready to go there. And we've gone ahead and we've run our clean power back there for our motors, for our Optimus. We're getting ready to make our fuel manifold and get all of our fuel stuff taken care of in there. So while that's going on, let's take a peek up there and see what else is going on. All right, so when we come up to the helm, this is time to give a little forethought into some things. Obviously, doing a repower of this nature, that's also going to mean we need new shifters. We need, it's an Optimus. We've got a joystick. We've got the Optimus helm. We've got our Mercury vessel view. So we want to kind of think about how this is all going to lay out onto this helm and make sure that everything falls easily at hand. So you can see here, we've got our Vetus bow thruster, our 7-inch vessel view, and our Lenco trim tab control, our Optimus display, full switch gear. On this upper panel, we've kind of left that alone. We've got a nice Raymarine package right here with our FLIR camera control. And then as we go to this lower tier, you'll notice we have our Optimus joystick, our shifter, kind of peek through the steering wheel right there. You can see we've got our start-stop button for all 3 motors, and obviously our Edson steering wheel to our Optimus helm, and our active trim controls are set up right there. So we want to make sure that this is thought out for the end user to make sure everything falls comfortably at hand and is easy to use. Now is the perfect time. You got to put all this stuff in. You don't have to, you're not married to a single location for any of this, so you might as well take full advantage of that. So what's going on behind the helm? Well, that's a lot of spaghetti right now. As we take a quick peek in here and look, you'll see that we have all of the wiring starting to come through here, and there's a lot to take in here. As you see, we've relocated. We've got 2 of our 3 batteries here. Those 3 batteries are going to be for the engine service. As we said, this boat's got a Seakeeper on it. It's got a lot of house loads on it, and it lives on a mooring. So we've got solar panels up top. We've got solar charger controllers and all that stuff in the hardtop. We covered that in a previous episode. And so what else do we have? Well, when it does get a chance to be on the dock, we want to make sure we can charge this thing up as best we can. So that's where this guy comes in. I think kind of peek in there. That is a 90 amp battery charger. So like I said, when we get the chance to go to a dock, we want to make sure we can get it as much energy back into this battery bank as possible to set them up for success out on the water. So that's it. That is the second update from our Regulator 34 repower here with the Merc Verado 400s back there somewhere. Yeah, so stay tuned. As always, follow us, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, at Navtronics. We're going to have a lot more coming up on this boat as we near completion. Like I said, we've got Aqua Traction rather, coming in. We're going to have all new decking going on down here, really spice this up. The detail guys are going to get this thing all fluffed and buffed and looking nice. And we're going to hit the water. We're going to do some performance reports, get some photo shoot. You guys can see this all over. Think about doing a repower this winter. Hit us up, let us know. We'd love to talk to you. Maybe you want to do some other work. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do for you. That is sales@navtronics.com. We'd love to have a conversation and see what we can do for you. Peace.